Hey everyone, Ashley here. Just give us a couple minutes while we are broadcasting. I know folks are going to start to join, and I am just going to queue a couple things up and get this shared out on Facebook and wait for our co-host to join us as well. If anybody is checking this out on Zoom and wants to share this out on Facebook, I'm actually going to share this out to Adam and I's public fan page, which can be found under Adam and Ashley Rieker if you want to check that out. Super excited to come to you on Sunday night. We got seriously 4 to 6 inches of snow here in Omaha.
Know, too much.
We got a lot of snow. We have more coming this week. So that is happening. It is absolutely beautiful outside, but it's just, you got to shovel it. So there's that too. If you're just hopping on here, just want to welcome you. I'm Ashley Rieker. My husband Adam is about to join me. We're just waiting on our co-host to pop on here. I am actually just going to get this queued up to go live out on Facebook. Sweet. Okay, so that is going to go.
Hi.
Awesome.
You guys, super excited to talk to you tonight.
All right, looks like our co-host just joined us. Hello, sir.
There we go.
How's it going?
Already?
We are live.
I think we're live.
Damn, son. We're moving.
It's all good. It is all good. Guys, we're so excited. We have a very special guest tonight.
Two of them.
Yeah.
Husband and wife.
Power couple.
Man, super awesome people.
It's going to be good. Yeah, so we are live out on Adam and I's fan page. You know what? For folks that are watching here and that want to share this out to their networks, I'm going to go ahead and drop that link here for you as well. So if you want to head out to Facebook and share that out from our page, you can definitely do that. Daniel, how's your weekend going?
It's been really awesome. It's been interesting as of the last hour or so with a little bit of drama, but other than that, it's fine.
Oh,
we know how that goes.
So if you want to head out to Facebook and share that out from our page, definitely do that. Okay, there we go. Cool.
All right. Yeah, I'm just getting this shared out a few different ways here. Man, I gotta tell you, there's so much awesomeness going on right now. So much awesomeness.
Go in, making changes, moving forward.
Exactly.
It's fun.
Exactly. All right. Very cool. All right.
A lot of people here with us on the Zoom too, which is always awesome.
That's great.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, guys. So yeah, we just want to welcome you to tonight's webinar. So we are your hosts, Adam and Ashley Rieker, with
Hello.
our co-host, Mr. Daniel Kump. And we just want to welcome you. Many of you may be checking this out for the first time. Maybe you grabbed, this link came to you in a text. Maybe it was in an email. But for whatever reason, we just want to welcome you and tell you that you are in the right spot. So for the next 45 minutes, we are going to just be giving you some great value and insight with regard to how you can grow an online business. But not only that, how you can grow an online business and get access to some amazing tools that can change your circumstances
Absolutely.
Today. So you're not only going to be able to hear from Adam and I and from Daniel, but we have a couple that we're going to be bringing on here in a little bit. They are not new to the online business. They've been around for a hot minute and do this thing full time. So we're excited to just get some of their time tonight. So we ourselves are going to keep it pretty short.
Absolutely.
But want to just kind of share with you a little bit about our story, and then we'll pass the baton off to Daniel so he can share with you as well.
Yep. Well, guys, I think the important thing to understand is that when we go live to Facebook and we're actually talking to you guys about the opportunity that we're involved in and the thing that's just growing like crazy, is that this isn't something that we traditionally have done in the past. My wife and I came online about a year ago, had no idea how to have an online business, but we learned things. We learned things from people that had what we wanted, and they were willing to teach us. And over the last year, we've been able to really have a lot of success based on the coaching that we've received. And so what we wanted to do in 2019 was align with a vehicle or an opportunity that can change people's circumstances, very much different from a lot of other things that you may have seen online or offline in this industry, because everybody's got the magic pill to sell, and everybody's got like the end all be all thing that you have to be a part of. But the thing we got excited about was we aligned with a company and a vehicle that has tools to solve problems in people's lives that the masses of Americans really struggle with. And I'll just let you know kind of what they are. People in the United States right now, because the dollar bill isn't going far enough, do a lot of things on something called a credit card, just tiny little plastic thing that can ruin your finances, and it does in a lot of cases.
Like real fast.
So people have got very poor credit, right?
Yeah.
So we aligned with a vehicle to help people increase their credit. People in the United States, that dollar bill's not doing what it's supposed to do. And so the thing is they borrow money or they put it on credit cards. So they've got this thing called debt. So credit scores are very low. Debt is very high. Here's the end-all be-all problem to that. They're not making enough money. So we wanted to align with the problem that was we wanted to align with the company that was able to solve those problems. Increase credit, decrease debt, increase your income. If you can have everything in alignment with that trifecta, you now are on track to have a financial future that everybody's promised when they go do it the world's way and go to college and get a degree. And a lot of people find out that that's not the way it goes. But these are the three things that have to be in line for you to be successful, for you to be happy and fulfilled, and for ultimately for you to have the life and the lifestyle that you've always wanted. Okay? So we've aligned with a company that literally teaches people how to solve those three things. And if it wasn't for the help of Daniel Kump and our networks and awesome people like the guests we're going to bring on tonight, I don't think that would have ever been a problem that found a solution in my wife and I's life. But I got to tell you, we're excited to share with you. And with that, Daniel, Mr. Kump, what's up, dude?
Oh, man, chilling like a villain today, man. It's been fun this weekend. We've already had a couple of folks rip out of the gate with 2 sales and signups apiece, Mr. D. Nelson and Taiwan Hooks. So awesome job to those folks. Always nice to give shout outs. Always nice to recognize the people that are grinding and hustling in their business. But real quick, guys, for those of you guys that are watching this for the very first time, my name is Daniel Kump. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire, in the Northeast. Very much a Patriots fan. You guys can see back there, but got to throw that out there. Just throw it in anywhere I can.
You're just rubbing it in at this point. You're just rubbing it in now.
I can't. Well, everyone tells me, oh, they should have played the Saints. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what? Is what it is.
I'm a Patriots fan too. So,
but anyway, yeah, I just want to real quick, kind of just give an overview of myself, because I know we got a lot of people joining tonight for the first time. I'm getting hit up on while you guys were kind of doing your little intro. I was actually messaging a couple of different people back that were watching this for the very first time. So I just want to welcome all the new members that are here, the brand new members on our team, the brand new people that are watching this for the very first time. Ashley said it earlier, you guys are 100% in the right spot. If you want to build a successful, keyword there, successful, sustainable long-term business online, you're in the right spot, and we can help you do that. Now, for myself, I've been online for just about 3 years now, and I never really found success my first year. I kind of struggled and dipped my toes in a lot of different opportunities. You guys see it all over social media, all over Facebook, the dangling shiny object. Hey, click this link to learn how to make $500 commissions with no experience. And it's like most of that stuff is BS. I saw a post the other day where someone said, if I could show you how to make $1 million in 2019, would you be interested? It's like, guys, cut the crap. Like, let's just all be real here for a second and realize that no one's going to come out of the gate and make $83,000 a month. It's just not going to happen. So we're here to be real with you guys. We're here to tell you some truth. And I can tell you that my first year in online, I struggled. I had no clue what I was doing. And then I started to just become a sponge. I just found something that resonated with me that I have taught down to my team, which is something called ILT, Invest, Learn, Teach. I invested my time, I learned something, and then I turn around and I teach that to other people. I've been doing that for almost the last 3 years, and it has now allowed me in the last 2 years to be able to work from home full-time every single day. And my mission, my goal, as well as the A-team over here, is to help you guys in 2019 be able to build a full-time income from home. I'm not going to say you're going to make $27,000 a month, but we can teach you the steps that it's going to take to build a full-time income. Now, what that number is to you is obviously it's going to be different for everybody. It's different for me, different from Adam and Ashley, different from everybody on our team, but we're going to show you the things that will allow you to do that, which is very, very important. And the products and services and tools that we have to offer, Adam started talking about it earlier. And what I love about what we do is we've all been involved in many, many, many different opportunities, shakes, lotions, potions, supplements, all these different things that are very esoteric and very unique to a very specific group of people. All right. But what we get to do is we get to help people with money. And most people, 98% of the people that live in the United States need more of it. And we can give you the solution as to how to get more of it and how to get more of it and really be in positive profit your very first month and your first 30 days. Yep. So I'll just ask you guys a broad question before we get going here. If we could show you how to put $250 to $500 more back in your pocket simply by filling out a piece of paper, would that be something that would interest you? If that interests you, give me a 1 down in the chat box and let me know. And then what you can do is you can get back to the person that shared this with you at the end of this webinar, and we can help you guys do that. Okay. So again, if you're interested in putting $250 to $500 more back in your paycheck, your existing paycheck, just by filling out a piece of paper, 100% legal, 100% legit, give me a 1 in the chat box. And that way you can get back with the person that shared this webinar with you at the end of this, and we can show you how to do that. Does that sound good?
Awesome.
I think so.
Love it.
I will stop pontificating for a little while. I'll kick it back over to you guys. And I don't know about you. I'm really excited about our guest tonight, man. This guy is awesome.
Yeah. He and his wife are amazing. We were just chatting with him and we're like, man, we're going to keep it super brief and just give you guys the floor tonight. But really,
a lot of ones coming in.
Yeah, we do. I love it. So for anyone that's watching and what Daniel was just talking about, you guys, we have access to an amazing company that we recently partnered with. It's called MyEcon. And MyEcon has been around for 14 years. They are a debt-free company based out of Atlanta. So what was that? Was that ludicrous? Welcome to Atlanta? I don't know. Anyway.
Do you mean, are you talking about where the players play?
Yeah, early 2000s jam.
I love that.
We're from the Midwest. It's like, whatever.
Yeah,
anyway.
People just laugh at us when we start talking that way. They're like, you have corn in your backyard, don't you?
It's true. Well, here's what I love. This is a company that has products that anyone can benefit from. And we're talking anyone that works a 9-to-5 job, someone who owns a legit like brick and mortar business, or who owns and operates an online business, people that want to improve their credit scores. We interact with and work with people every single day that come to us that have crappy credit scores, and really knowing about and being educated on these three fundamental things. They've kind of become the 3 core products within MyEcon that we get to just help plug people into and, show them, like, seriously, you can take a step. You could literally take action tonight, adjust some things tomorrow, and see an impact, a positive impact in your take-home pay. And in 90 days, be able to see a 750 credit score. Now they help work with you to see that 750 credit score. Now, do you want to get into a little bit about the products, maybe do some screen sharing?
We can, but I actually would prefer to bring our guests on beforehand. But here's the thing I love about this company. They have actual products that people can benefit from, not just a marketing strategy. And so many different things. They don't care if you use the products or not. They just want you to market their name. Let's go build a huge network and then everybody will be okay, which is not true. So we get to use products that benefit us in our life and in our business, and makes it really easy to share our opportunity, but really fun to talk about the products that we have access to. Because I don't know about anybody else here, but when I go do my taxes every year, because I'm a traditional business owner, it's a mess. Every April, I'm scrambling to find all my receipts, to find all my deductions, to find everything. And my CPA, every time I walk in, I just throw it on his desk. He's like,
This is the stack of what I'm working with from 2018 right here. I got to go through and separate all of this. So this is just the start of it.
We've got a tool within our opportunity that allows us to track that as we go on throughout our year, and just hand it over with a little pretty bow tie on it to our CPA at the end of the year. And he says, thank you so much. Like, yeah, by the way, because we have access to that stuff, we made a ton of money last year, and we're helping other people do the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just going to share this story, and then we're going to bring our guest on. We met Daniel 1 year ago this week, and he helped us eclipse over $50,000 in profits in the last year in this business, in the part-time, outside of what Ashley and I do during the day. We're looking to double, if not triple that this year. Anybody that's interested, we have a much better vehicle than what he helped us make $50,000 with last year. I'll leave that there. Now I'm going to bring some guests on because they are absolutely awesome for one thing, extremely knowledgeable, and it's such an honor to have them be excited about what we're putting together within our organizations in the MyEcon Opportunity. And this gentleman probably makes, I won't quote any income here, but it's more than me. For sure.
What I just recognized, I was sitting here thinking about it. You have what you get to see tonight with our guests coming on is you have a spectrum. We're kind of running the gamut of the life cycle of an online business owner. So Adam and I we're pretty new. Being a year into having an online business is still pretty new. Daniel, you've been doing this for what, about two and a half years?
About 3 years, yeah.
All right. And our guests have been a little bit longer than that, I think. And so you're getting kind of that full spectrum and having the opportunity to see that with consistency, right? With being able to just put in the work day in and day out and, just really being deliberate in what you're doing and being sold out to your why, you kind of get to see where like the life cycle of that. And so I'm really excited to be able to bring on our guests. I'm gonna let you introduce them.
Well, I'll tell you what, their names are Ontarian and Hawkins. And we met this couple a short time ago because they were just smoking the leaderboards and something that we were doing. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? And I just want to turn it over to them and we'll talk to them a little bit. And I just want to hear kind of what they see in the MyEcon Opportunity and in this industry in general. So without further ado, let's bring them on here and say, hey.
We are going to promote them. Might just take a hot minute here.
Hey.
Oh, looking good.
We have to unmute.
Here we go.
All right.
How we doing?
We're good. How are both of you?
Wonderful. I tried to get my wife to sit right here. She said, no, you sit.
I was going to say, you need to switch spots because she's looking on point tonight.
Hey, we got the executive vice president here. I can't tell you. Here.
I told him I am so camera shy. I have no idea.
Oh, no worries. You're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. Well, Ontarian, it's good to see you again. Lakima, it's nice to finally meet you.
Absolutely.
Meet you as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For having us. Ashley, we appreciate you guys, everyone.
Lakima joined our organization alongside Ontarian, who does a lot of different things, and she just started growing. And she basically is got the structure put in place in her business. Like gold is done with just a couple of tweaks, and then they're going to be on to platinum and infinity, which is, we'll talk about some of those levels in the future. But one of the most amazing things is when you get to meet people that are like-minded and they understand entrepreneurship, and you get to work with them personally and just watch what they do. So if you guys, if you'd like to just introduce yourself, maybe a little bit about your background and how you found this awesome industry and the company that we're talking about here tonight.
You want to go first?
Okay. I'm Lakima Hawkins. I am Ontarian's wife. I have no marketing skills whatsoever. I was introduced to this whole business through him. Like, my background is I'm a barber. I'm a barber instructor. And I also specialize in non-surgical hair replacement systems. So hair is my thing. But, he introduced me to MyEcon, and it was a way for us to help, others to build their credit and add more money to their paychecks. And I was like, let's do it. It sounds amazing. So anything to help other people was right up my alley, because that's what I love to do.
Absolutely.
And so, Lakima, for you were brand new. I mean, you kind of get to watch your husband and I call any woman that is married to a man that's doing online marketing, like you're really the secret weapon.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And
she don't.
exactly. But you kind of get to see him work day in and day out. And so while you were kind of brand new to things, Ontarian, we know that you're not a spring chicken to some of this. So what's your background?
Well, mine is, I've been in the game for over 10 years now. I'm combining MLM with what I'm doing now online. Started in the early 2000s with a telecommunication company. You guys probably know what it is.
Yeah,
that's how far I go back. And during that time, I felt like I was doing a lot of work. It was like a second job, chasing family, chasing friends. Became a part of the NFL club really, really fast, a no friends list. And I said, well, this is not it. It got to be a better way. So came online in 2008 because I wanted to learn how to become the hunted instead of the hunter, and ran into online marketing. Kind of pretty much taught myself for about a couple of years. Had a couple of mentors in that time frame, which taught me how to think, how to respond to certain stimuli. And what I mean by that is how to respond to trickles of failure. Okay. So we all know that in order to be successful, you have to have some failure in your life, and especially when it comes to business. So I had those trickles of failures, but I also learned how to overcome those failures to have trickles of success. And all it took for me was to start making a little bit of money, $20 here, $50 here. It raised my confidence. And then I said, hey, if I can make $50, if I can make $100, I can make $1,000. That was my mindset. It's still my mindset today. And it helped me to catapult into momentum, where my mentors always told me, hey, put yourself on a 90-day game plan where you're doing something day in and day out for 90 days, which is going to help you break that habitual state of, being stagnant, and then catapult you into momentum. And once I learned that and found my sweet spot, the show was over, because, I started doing videos. I started, using social media, Facebook, Instagram, and really started to connect with people, build relationships, brand myself. And I found out what my target niche needed and wanted. And I just started to speak their language. That's all I do every day is speak their language. And that's pretty much it. So MyEcon is perfect in the model because it deals with, first of all, it deals with cash flow, helping the average folks who are working a job build more cash flow. Okay. The second thing, help you to build credit. If you got more cash coming in, folks, guess what? Your credit can increase too. All you have to do is pay off those credit card bills, pay off those other bills you have, and your credit score will go up. And then phase 3 of that is debt elimination. So it all works in synergistically together. You combine all the 3, and boom, you got a bombshell. So that it made a lot of sense to me. And when I talk to people on the phone now, when I consult and do consultation calls, if they're in the United States of America and they work a job, I am adamant about them getting into MyEcon, because who doesn't want an extra $200 to $500 per month extra without recruiting on your paycheck? That's just free money. Okay, so that made a lot of sense to me. I said, well, this is it. MyEcon is the way to go. Plus, the company's been around for years. They're not going anywhere, and we're helping people all across the nation. So that is my story. That is my motivation. That's my inspiration. And I have a vision to help over 1,000 families this year. I'm not going to stop until I do it. That's my goal. Until we do it, we're going to do it.
Absolutely. Together. Amen. That's awesome.
Taryn, I got a question for you, man. And I'm going to throw a figure out there, and you can just let me know if I'm at least in the ballpark. Obviously, you've been around online in the online game for a while, and I know you and I are even in some other opportunities. Now, you've done really, really, really well. And just one opportunity that I can think of, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you've done over $200,000 in just that one opportunity, which is a big ticket opportunity. You can pretty much jump into any opportunity you want and most likely find success. What made you look at what we're doing, our team, our community, our family here with MyEcon? What made you partner up with us and decide that this is where I want to be?
Well, very simple. You said a couple of key words there, Daniel. You said community. You said support. I look at first before I join something. I look at longevity. I look at the, what's the track record of the company, and then depending on who I join, which is you guys have your training is top notch at all three of you. Your training, I plug everybody in that comes in with me. I don't have to train them, and I appreciate you for that because you guys do all the work. So the support, the training is top notch, and that's why I was excited to join you guys. And of course, the benefits on the back end of what MyEcon does. I get a lot of people come to me, and this is another main reason. People come to me and they say, I don't have the money to join. 2018, I got a lot of that. They say, I don't have money. I said, well, I have a program that costs $100. I don't have the money. Okay, so that lets me know that your cash flow is low. You need something that's going to help put more money back on your paycheck. And I was thinking and looking. I was like, what can I do? And Daniel came in my inbox and said, hey, man, you need to check this out. At first, I was like, I got a lot going on. Yeah. And I took a step back and I said, you know what? I think this is the same company that helps put more money back on your paycheck. And I found out it was. I said, okay, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. And that's pretty much what did it. That's what did it. The support that you guys give, the training, the community, the experience, that keeps people engaged and excited. And what MyEcon does for the average person who's working a regular job. So a combination of all that is what really got me in and got excited about it.
Also, the education in the back office.
Yes.
Teaching us how to write our creditors and get.
That is huge.
That's huge. You know.
It's so cool. We're gonna show everybody that's watching this for the first time tonight what you guys are talking about. I love your story because I kind of drug Ashley into this industry a little bit, and once she came on,
hi Ashley.
She's screaming sometimes. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So when she came on and she found her groove, I just got out of the way because number one, she's way more attractive than me, and she's so sharp and she loves people just like your wife, Ontarian. That is so cool. And I think Ashley said it. The secret weapons of this thing are always our wives. And so one thing that I'm excited to meet both of you personally very soon, someday at some point, that's going to happen because we just mesh. We align with the same things, and we want to help people fix their situation the same way you guys have. And, success always comes from helping other people get what they want.
That's right.
And that's what it's so much fun to go out there, build your organization, and meet like-minded people, right?
And, Ontarian and Kima, you guys, you focus on something there. You said when you talk to someone, when you do a consultation with them. Yep. So you're actually, when someone is connecting with you, you're reaching out to them. You're not just, the man and the woman behind the screen. Nope. Like what does that look like for you? And then you being able to plug them into, a done-for-you training system. What's that process look like?
Well, basically, I have on my website, Prodigy Marketing Online. I have what's called I have a funnel. That is, it's a blog, but it's also a funnel when someone opts in. They can pick up my ebook, and they can also in my follow-up series they can book a time, a 15-minute consultation. Okay, and in this consultation, I'm getting to know. It's all about them. What do you do? What are your goals, financial goals? And then the bread and butter question is, what is your investment? What can you bring to the table to invest in the business? And those are the three critical questions that I ask. And then I can tell from talking to somebody the first 5 minutes or so if they're going to take action or not. Just from their energy over the phone, something about their voice, I can tell if they're going to take action. So I actually, during that consultation, I said, okay, you've told me everything that you do. You told me how much money you have. This is what I recommend for you. This is what I recommend. And then to give them even more incentive, I say, if you get started today, I'll throw in this for you, depending on what you want to do. So that's what it looks like for me. And actually tomorrow I have 6 consultation calls People actually, they go and book. They go on my site, they find my website, and they book. You know, I have strategy sessions that they can book as well. So that right there gives me a chance to really connect with them. And then I tell them, hey, connect with me on Facebook. That way they can see even more activity of who I am, what I do. And that solidifies the relationship most of the time.
Absolutely. I think that's so smart that both of you are just being able to do that. And, you know, we actually were a part of your community beforehand. And you guys, if you have an opportunity to work with Ontarian or Kima, like, you are in the right spot. These are two people that give back to their communities. And I have not seen someone be so engaged in their communities and just, you know, what Daniel talked about, ILT, invest, learn, teach. Like, you are both just an amazing example to that. And so I just think that's amazing.
Yep.
We just want to serve. That's all. We just, you know, we've been through the ruckers. We've been ups and downs, and we have some momentum now. And we just want to share with the masses. That's all.
I love it.
That's our goal.
What do you think your big goal for the MyEcon opportunity is in the next 12 months?
Next 12 months, where do you want to be in the next 12 months, EVP? Executive Vice President over here.
Infinity.
Yeah, I think you're already past EVP, but that's
Right.
Well, like you said, our goal is to, you know, help at least 1,000 families. That is our goal. So we're going to continue to press towards that, you know, and work hard every day to get to that mark and hopefully surpass it as well. So,
Absolutely.
I think infinity is the highest level.
Yep.
Yeah, we want to hit infinity. I mean, I got big goals to do that, you know, within 6 months or less.
Right.
Infinity, because, you know, I'm helping my team now. So I've brought in quite a bit of people, and now everyone that comes in now, I say, hey, I'm going to place you on my teammate here to help them. I actually got one teammate who I helped get to EVP.
Yep.
Mr. Coach Starnes.
Yep.
So,
Awesome.
So congratulations, Coach. He's an EVP. I have somebody else. I just looked at my back office before we got on here. That's a director now. Name is LaWanna. I forgot her last name, but I got a console call with her tomorrow, I believe.
Yep.
So she's moving.
Yeah, I know your account is already positioned for gold. So hopefully when the next reporting comes out, you're going to be a brand new gold. So obviously congrats on that. I know you guys have been working really hard. So, I mean, I think it's just a matter of time before you guys, real short amount of time before you guys hit platinum. And then obviously EVP's Infinity's right around the corner from that. So sky's the limit for you guys 100%.
Looking forward to that for sure.
Well, I'll just say this. Anybody that sees this tonight or in the future, because these things tend to get shared out for a long time, if you have the opportunity to work with this couple, reach out to them. They will help you. They'll help you get to where you want to be. They'll be very honest, straightforward with you. And if you got big goals, they'll teach you exactly how to reach them. So
that's what we are destined to do that. You know, we're a team, you know, and we want other people to succeed. That is our goal. That's what we work hard for every day, is to help other people succeed in 2019 and beyond.
Yep.
It's about creating a legacy in the end. That's what it's about.
Exactly.
That's awesome, man. Kima, I got a question for you. I know traditionally you're kind of brick and mortar business. You have your barbershop there, which traditionally, like the businesses that we're talking about, and obviously Ontarian is in, is very much online. Now with your barbershop, when you're there every day, do you talk about MyEcon at all? Do you talk about your little side hustle that you have, which obviously in a traditional way is much more, you know, belly to belly? Is that something that you bring up in conversation?
I am able to talk with my clients and let them know about opportunities that's available for building credit, you know, and adding more money to their paycheck every month. I do talk to them, and they, we've had a few people call us to inquire about it, and I think a few signups as well. So
she sends people my way. For sure.
Well, I think like
we have conversations about the side hustles. Trust me.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
What is your husband doing now? Like, this is what we got going on. This could help you. You know, and it's not expensive to get in it. So
I can imagine when got somebody in the chair. I mean, that's a pretty captive audience right there. So
Can't go nowhere.
You can kind of just warm them right up. But I asked that because I ask that because, like, you know, for most people, you know, that want to be part of what we're doing, I mean, it's traditionally an online thing. You drive some traffic, you send them to a website and whatever. But I think it's cool because, again, the reason why I ask is you can still do this in a traditional sense where you're having that one-on-one conversation with somebody, because, again, we're not talking niche specific. Like, hey, want to put this patch on your arm and feel this great burst of energy? It's like, that's like, no, like, hey, you know, typically when you're having a conversation with somebody, you kind of get a sense for where they're at financially. Sometimes if they're telling you they're having a bad day or they're struggling with this, that, or the other thing. I mean, geez, people spill that stuff all the time. So it's really easy just to insert like, hey, you know, if I showed you a way that might help what you're doing, would you be interested? Kind of that, if I would you, and it's nice to see that you're able to do that just through daily conversations, and that has led to people signing up in your business. So I just want to share with people that, like, you know, you can easily have these conversations too. I mean, you're helping people fix their finances, which is like the number one issue in this country. So what we have to offer helps so many people. It's just awesome.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
Man.
So we're excited about it. I may have to come up there to the barbershop and a little 2 cents in. I'll just play.
Every day.
So, Ontarian Kima, for the brand newest person that's checking this out tonight, what is your advice to them?
Well, you want to get that? All right. Well, if you're brand new, first thing is just you got to get started. Okay, you got to get started. You've probably been researching the opportunity, looking at all the excitement and everything, and what you are experiencing and seeing is real. We are real people out to help real people, out to help you. You know, especially if you're getting started. So first, just get started. Believe that you can do this.
Right.
Believe in the products. Believe what we have here, and just take action.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yes. Don't give up. Just hang in there.
Failure is a part of success. Failure is going to be a part of your success. You got to crawl before you walk. You see, it's like a baby. You know, a baby is going to before they walk, they got to crawl, and they're going to fall a little bit when they start walking. The same thing when it comes to success. You got to take the first step, and you have to be consistent.
Amen.
Plug in with us. We got everything in place for you.
Yep. I'm going to say this one more time. If you guys see this tonight or in the future, and if somebody invited you to this webinar, reach back out to the person that invited you. If you're coming across this in the future and you want to work with somebody that's going to help you get this thing done, this couple will help you do it for sure. Okay. But if you're invited by somebody here tonight, reach back out to that person, because you know the environment and the team and the culture that you're going to be a part of here. And we're about helping people win. So thank you both so much for hopping on with us tonight. We're so excited to continue getting to know you and work with you.
Most definitely. It's a pleasure. Thank you all for having us. We appreciate you. Thank you for your work ethic and your vision, your dreams to help people. And that's help, which is already helping a lot of people. So we appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, you guys, thank you so much, Ontarian Kima. I'm sure it is not the last time we will hear from you both.
No way.
Thanks for taking the time tonight. All right, perfect. And we'll see you guys soon, okay?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys being here.
You guys.
Awesome. Bye. Oh, man, those two.
So what are they so excited about? What have they tapped into? I think it's time to talk about some things that we've got access to, okay?
Yep.
Because anybody that invited you to this webinar, so many people are winning with this. If you got an invite from someone specifically, I'm telling you, you got to reach back out to that person, because we're all one team, one family. So do you want to talk about some of the MyEcon tools this evening?
Yeah, so we can, we did just like a brief overview of them, and really we had a good question that came in. Somebody was asking us about our automated marketing system as well. So let's just do like a brief overview. Daniel, if you're cool, we'll tackle the first part, hand it off to you.
Yeah, sure.
So you guys, what we were talking about with Ontarian and Kima that they plugged into is a company called MyEcon. And MyEcon offers amazing products and services that you can tap into. You can either choose to grab them a la carte. So if you're somebody that you're like, I just want access to fix my credit score and work with the credit bureaus one-on-one. I don't want to have to go through a third party that could potentially steal your information, which it happens all the time, but work directly with them, you can do that. Or you can gain access to the monthly membership and be able to plug into all of the products and services that you get access to. So the top 3 core products that we love to get to talk about are the smart credit system. So being able to improve your credit score to 750 or more in 90 days. That's the entire goal of the smart credit system. The shifting your income, being able to get educated, truly educated on that little form that you fill out when you start a job. And
W-4?
Yes. You claim certain dependents and things like that. Did you know that the majority of Americans are filling that out incorrectly? And you're actually giving the government an interest-free loan on money that you could be putting in your pocket every single paycheck. We had a gentleman that works within our team. His name is Jim Dickinson, and he now takes home $560 of his own money that he was giving to the government and getting back April 15th or whenever taxes are due. He now gets that back every single month. So he upped his capital just like that by being educated. And the other product, why am I drawing a blank right now?
Debt elimination.
Thank you. Debt elimination.
We got to get our debt paid off here if we ever want to be financially independent in this country. And I'm telling you, you can do that. You just got to know and track what's going out versus what's coming in.
Yep.
Okay.
And so like we talked about, we primarily market online. We are not a part of the NFL, the No Friends Left Club. We are not talking to people in the line at Starbucks. We are not hitting up our friends and family because, quite frankly, we just don't need to. And that's where our automated marketing system comes in. And Daniel, I'm going to let you speak to that because you are like the man of automation, and I think can just really just help educate people on this awesome system.
I don't know if I'm really the man when it comes to anything. I just learn a lot of information and pass it along. I'm just kind of like a transfer station, really.
It makes you the man. But, well, our eyes.
Sure. Thanks. Happy anniversary, by the way. So here's we met for the first time on, Valentine's Day last year. We did a webinar where basically they just kind of said like, hey, we're new to this online game. I said, all right, let me show you a few things, and took off like a rocket.
We got these.
Anyway,
we got these for you.
So, there you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. So anyway, so with MyEcon, you have kind of two. We use 2 different systems. Obviously, MyEcon is the business. That's the fabric. That's the foundation. That's where the money is. That's where the products and services are. That's our primary focus. However, we use this really super cool thing called Income Shift Pro. And I think it was Dave that asked it earlier and said, what is Income Shift Pro? How does that fit into this? That is the marketing system, kind of the umbrella that kind of casts over everything. And I will, I'll share my screen really quick. And I don't want to bore you guys with too much details, but I'll just share my screen really quick. This is Income Shift Pro, guys, right here. And this is the marketing system. So you have all of your capture pages. Like I said, I don't want to get into too much detail here, but you can select from multiple different capture pages. And this is basically, guys, this is like having your own website. So when you want to share your business opportunity with somebody, you just give them your link, which is right here on your homepage, which I'll show you guys in a second. But you guys can choose from like 15 different sites that you can use to share your business opportunity, which is really, really awesome. So all of that is done for you. You don't have to build anything. You don't have to, be into like all the technical stuff, the web design. So if you're brand spanking new and you've never had an online business before, everything is right here for you. You don't have to be technical. You don't have to know code or HTML or any of that other fun, fancy stuff. And these pages, guys, these pages are really sharp looking pages. This one here, it's got this really cool moving background, but it's nice, neat, and clean, and you get to choose from multiple different pages to market your business, which is really awesome. Now, the other thing in here, you go into this toolbox section, guys, this is kind of where the magic is. So anytime somebody goes to your site and they put in, their name, email, maybe a phone number, you have this really cool thing called an email autoresponder that's going to automatically follow up with them. So what does that mean? It means that as you're driving traffic to your business, because traffic is the lifeblood of your business, if you don't have traffic, you don't have a business. Just like Amazon.com. Everybody knows Amazon. If people were not going to Amazon every single day to buy a product or service, Amazon would be out of business. Fair statement? Right. So if people are going to your website to check out your business opportunity, you have traffic flowing, and then these emails will follow up with all of those people automatically. Really, really cool. Now what you can also do is you can send out one-time emails. If you want to say, hey guys, there's a really cool webinar coming up on Sunday night, you can let people know by sending out an email. You can also send out a text message. If they use, their name, email, and phone number when they opt into your page, you can send them a text message. Hey guys, really cool webinar coming up tonight. If you want to learn about this super awesome business opportunity with this super amazing couple from Omaha, Nebraska, you can jump on this webinar right now. You also have an SMS text blast autoresponder. So you can be sending out text messages automatically as well as emails. Obviously, all of your tracking, all of your stats, all of your really cool information is in here. I won't bore you with all the numbers. We also have, this is kind of like our secret weapon right here, guys. We have this really cool thing called a link rotator. That is one of the reasons why our team is building and growing so quickly, because we can take our brand newest person. I want you to think just for a minute here. Think about the power of this. So for those of you that are watching right now, for those of you that are sitting on the fence, you're thinking about getting started, you're thinking about, can I do this? Can I find success? The answer is yes, because many, many times, depending on, where in our team you fall, we take the brand newest person, we can plug you into our team's rotator and help you sponsor at least your very first person to help kind of get you off the ground and get you moving. This is a team effort, guys. We use our automation tools, we use our great products and services, and we help people win, period. That's what we get to do, and that's what makes this fun. I could go on all night long, but that's the gist of it, guys. So if you like what you see, you want to be part of this family, you want to be part of this community, you want the training, you want the support, you want the atmosphere, you want us to present the business for you almost every single night, which we're going to talk about in a second, we're going to do that for you. All you got to do is say yes. All you got to do is try, like Ontarian said, just get started, just try. You can find results. You can find success, but you got to start.
Man, I'll tell you guys something. If you're seeing this webinar, this is the last webinar that we will shoot launching MyEcon. Our system is fully in place starting 24 hours from now, 23 hours from now. And the entire system is based upon helping the brand newest person win. Mm-hmm. And we've developed a strategy to where all of the training is there for you. You don't have to try to go fill in the blanks on your own. We've filled in all of the blanks on training platforms. And then we're going to go live right now, 5 out of 7 days a week. So anytime someone that you've done some marketing or driven traffic to, they can come see someone else present the opportunity. So you don't have to be an expert on it, because we understand you're brand new. Yeah. And who wants to be an expert before they make their first dollar online? All you have to do is plug into our system and plug into the awesome vehicle. And I got to tell you, starting tomorrow night, you are going to have some awesome opportunity to plug people into a webinar with the same link, if you clicked it tonight, to watch two totally different people put out excellent value, excellent content, totally different backgrounds, totally different stories, but they're winning the same way that Ashley and Daniel and I are within this opportunity.
Absolutely. So you honestly, like Ontarian said, you could get in, you could make a decision tonight, you could take action, you could get people plugged in tomorrow night. Because tomorrow night at the same time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
6 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
6 p.m. specific.
They can go to.
Very specific.
Yeah. They can go to helpmefindfreedom.com and it will take them to this live webinar. We don't do the pre-recorded webinars. Yes, we put them out there on Facebook. Live. But those are people that can be getting educated on the same thing that you got educated and decided to take action in. So.
One gentleman's name is Tim Lewis. Another gentleman's name is Steve Quick, and they're going to knock it out of the park. And I'm going to just challenge you to come check out their stories tomorrow and learn from them and learn about them and their backgrounds.
Yep. And we're just so excited. I mean, we're right there arm in arm with Ontarian and Kima and Daniel to help 1,000 families, like genuinely help them with their finances this year, whether they want to grow an online business or they want to just change their finances using the MyEcon products, we are right there in step with them, being able to help them. And so if you're one of those 1,000 people, let's go. Make the decision tonight. Get back in touch with the person that invited you. The support, the community, the tools, and the training, they're all right there for you. You just have to make a decision.
Yep.
So with that being said, guys, Daniel, you have anything else?
I want everybody to realize for a second here, like what we're about to start. We've been building for the last 2 months, and now I would say now it's really time to launch this thing. And we're going to do that with our pretty much almost daily webinars that we're doing as a team. So to what these guys just said, if you get back with the person that shared this with you and you get started right now, you can start inviting guests. And we gave you the link, helpmefindfreedom.com. Is that what it's? No, helpmefindmyfreedom.com,
yep.
Right? All right. helpmefindmyfreedom.com. That is our live webinar link. You guys can use that whenever you want. Okay. It's yours to use. And you can get started right now. You can invite people to tomorrow night's webinar. And if they get started every single night, guys, every single night when we do this, ourselves, our teams, our other leaders that are going to be doing these webinars with us are going to be inviting people to the next webinar and the next webinar and the next webinar. So this is going to start to spiderweb out and get bigger and bigger and create a snowball effect. And every single night, there's going to be more and more and more people on these webinars as our team starts to grow in size and depth and momentum. And as you can see right now from the Zoom, I mean, we got a ton of people on the Zoom. We got a ton of people on the Facebook Live right now, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So if you see the momentum and the opportunity that is being presented to you right now, please get back with the person that shared this with you. Get started, get involved, lock in your spot so that we can help you start winning, and you can start inviting people to these webinars, and it's just going to continue to grow and flourish all the way throughout 2019 and beyond, and we're going to help so many people.
Absolutely. I say don't wait, because yeah, we totally align and want to help 1,000 families, but there will be 1,000 families getting help by next month this time. Get in. Let's go do this thing. Let's go make 2019 the best year yet. All right. We believe in you guys.
Simple. Just go.
Very good.
Well, I'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Some prettier faces than me and Daniel anyways. Ashley's hard to top, but it's going to be the same information. I'm telling you, if you like what you saw tonight, go introduce this thing to somebody. Go show them. Go send them your link. The most important person that can be on again tomorrow night is yourself. Yeah. Hear it again. All right.
That being said, guys, see you later. Thanks, Daniel. Bye.